We're back here with Joe Gavazzi today to examine some more metrics and how they can help you with looking for value in your daily picks. Now, Joe, we had been focusing on whip primarily for the past couple of weeks, looking at how an excellent whip, including home and away splits, can be an indicator of success when trigs are involved. Now, we're going to put the link to that in the description, but give us a quick summary of what we found.
Well, sure I can. After a lot of hard work and a lot of hard research, I found what has been consistently true over the previous years, that any home starter with a home whip of 110 or better, and any road starter with a road whip of 110 or better has been a phenomenal over 75% winner in their team record games started. That's a pretty good, healthy perspective to look at just as a starter when you're analyzing a Major League Baseball game. I want to go a little further here, though, and just warn you guys, before you look for these shortcuts in handicapping Major League Baseball, make this just one piece of your puzzle. Use those whips as I've described and researched for you, but you also got to put in other factors as well. Now, one of the other factors that has been a favorable indicator for many baseball handicappers has been the strikeout-to-walk ratio, KBB. Matt, I want to ask you something. Before you read this article, where did you stand on KBB as it regards handicapping a Major League Baseball game?
As far as handicapping a game, especially as far as trigs go, it was really dependent on the matchup, but I wasn't giving it too much credit, I don't think. For me, it's more of a fantasy thing than an actual handicapping tool.
Okay, well, you'd be absolutely right, actually, Matt. And as the evidence in the article points out, unless this whip of 4.0 or higher, which is where I cut it off for the good starters, unless this whip is accompanied by this KBB is accompanied by a whip of 1.10 or less, it is not nearly as valuable as I had projected it would be. In fact, these starters with a KBB of 4.0 or higher are only 56% team record games started. Adding the whips of 110 or lower brings it up to over 60%, leading to the conclusion that the whip is a far more accurate indicator. All of that is not to say that the strikeout-to-walk ratio is not important, because as you guys will see in the coming weeks, I'm going to reveal a starting pitcher index for you, which will be all you will need to handicap all the starting pitchers on the card each day, if you're willing to spend the time. Matt, anything else you'd like to add about these KBBs or the whip before we conclude this segment?
Yeah, just a little side note. I'm going to taking a look at your list here. I noticed that both Chris Archer and Madison Bumgarner are starting tonight. KBB's over 5 and a sub 1.10 whip for the both of them. I'm even going to toss David Price in there. He's got a whip of just 1.11. Just a little heads up for you guys.
Well, that's excellent work looking at this list, and maybe that's the same kind of work that you guys should do out there with this list. And by the way, I would be remiss if I did not ask for your help once again. We are looking for 5 innings pitched records, either for teams or starters. You get a lot of feedback here from SBR and a lot of winners. It would be great if you could help this staff out a little bit by sending to Matt at SBR any records you have for 5 innings pitched for either starters, home away, or Major League Baseball teams overall. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you in advance. And as always, we'll have a link below to this article. You can examine the charts on your own. If you have any ideas or questions for us about advanced metrics, how they factor into handicapping, or have another topic you want us to look into, please let us know down in the comments section.